On Monday, the 12th of April, we started our trip to Malta. Malta is a little island in the Mediterranean, not too far from Sicily. Well, Malta is not really an island, it's a group of islands. The biggest one is Malta, but then there's another big one called Gozo and some tiny other ones like Comino. We left in the morning. We all arrived at Gatwick at 9:30 on Monday the 12th, and we were waiting for a couple of hours until our plane left. We stayed in different hotels. I stayed in Dragonara Court. Even though we were not in the same hotel, they were all in the same area, so we often went together to school in the morning and could meet easily in the evenings. In the mornings we had class. It was not all holiday, but it was hard work. We came here to study, and we worked very hard. We are good students. Every day we went on trips and did visit around Malta. The first day, on Tuesday, the first day when we did work, we went to visit the capital, Valletta, and we took one of the buses, the typical buses that take you to places in Malta. They are quite peculiar. In Valletta, we wandered around the beautiful streets, and we went to visit the Grand Master's palace, full of armors. It was interesting. We also entered the cathedral, St. John's Cathedral, with beautiful paintings and lots of knights buried there. And then we had free time to mix with the locals, obviously part of our cultural trip, an essential part, the locals, and lots of other foreigners visiting this beautiful island. On Wednesday we took a boat from Valletta to go to Senglea, one of the 3 cities. We wandered around Senglea and Vittoriosa, 2 beautiful fortified cities or towns or villages, I don't know how to call them, but absolutely stunning. In the evening we need to do a bit of exercising, so we went back to the area of St. Julian's to mix with the locals and move our bodies a little bit. On Thursday we went to visit Hagar Key, a temple. I think that's the pronunciation, but I'm not very sure because Maltese is very difficult for me, or at least it's such a different language from most European languages that feels quite complicated. This temple was built even before Stonehenge, and is probably the oldest remaining building on Earth. After that we went to see a football match. It was Malta against Sweden. Malta scored a goal. Just a shame it was an own goal, so they lost. Needless to say, what we did after that. Have I mentioned that we had class every morning, just in case someone has forgotten during this presentation, as I'm focusing on the activities in the afternoon and the evenings? Well, we did have classes in the morning. On Saturday, we took a boat for a trip to the island of Gozo. In Gozo, we visited a place called Victoria. We also went to the Blue Lagoon in Comino, not too far. Fantastic place to swim. Obviously, we had our swimming costumes and we went for a swim. We had to say goodbye to our friends because it was our last day. So what a better way of doing it than going out and partying. On Sunday we left. It had been a great trip.